What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now that I'm actually awake and ready to go, this video is about to be better. I adjusted the volume of the game a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit lower because I watched back the recording from yesterday. You can't hear me that well. That's my bad. I'm very sorry. I haven't made a gameplay video like this in weeks, in months. The last time that I really did a Let's Play was the attempted Shadow Generations one, which I'm gonna restart when I get the Switch 2 edition, but you gotta give me time. So anyway, we're doing the Flower Cup today. We're gonna go as Toad, so I'm making our sticker, the mushroom sticker. Anyway, I unlocked Mirror Mode, so right now I'm working on the Knockout Tours. I'm gonna show you real quick. Yeah, Knockout Tour sucks. But yeah, as you can see here, I have the gold trophy in a couple of the tours. I actually got 3 stars in the Ice Rally, so that's cool. But I have to get the last 4, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, obviously, like yesterday, we're not doing it in Grand Prix. We're just, you know, doing that like that. Anyway, so we're gonna go as Toad, right? And we're gonna race in the Bighorn because that's like the best one that I picked for this cup. So then we got the Flower Cup, right? We have Desert Hills, Shy Guy Bazaar, Wario Stadium, and Airship Fortress. So we're gonna do those in versus race because I'm a baby. No, also, for the Mirror Mode videos, I'll probably do those in Grand Prix because I tested Mirror Mode in Grand Prix mode. It is piss easy, and then Mirror Mode on versus mode is actually harder. So I don't understand what happened there, but I'm fine with that. So then we got Desert Hills. We're going to go from here to Shy Guy Bazaar, here from Wario Stadium, and then here to Airship Fortress, and that's the cup. So let's begin this. Now, this cup's kind of like, this cup is basically the desert cup. It's like, each cup is kind of like its own, like, world, like in a traditional Mario game. Like, Mushroom Cup being, like, the first world. I'd say that's, like, the Canyon world, because it kind of is. I didn't get the super bounce. Not the super bounce, the funny. Anyway, so it looks like Nabbit's gonna be out here to give us a pain in the ass today. Now, actually, something I find intriguing. So in Grand Prix, like I said with the rifle system, it's always a specific character. On versus mode, they just generate like 3 characters that are gonna do the best out of the rest of them, and they're just gonna be the ones to give you a hard time. That is what you define a hard time in versus mode, since versus mode is easier. Literally, if you're losing a race, they will literally give up so that you can win, which I appreciate. The difficulty for Grand Prix would have been fine if it was versus mode's difficulty, a tad bit harder, and they didn't give up. If they didn't give up and were at this difficulty, honestly, for Grand Prix, that would have been a comfortable difficulty setting. But no, we got some BS in this game. Like, but then with the Special Cup and the Knockout Tours, I think some... Wow. Yeah, you get the hell out. Where did that bomb come from? Alright, it's the final lap now. I gotta lock in. Yeah, see, he gave up there. He was going way faster. Now he just randomly slowed down. If they didn't do that, but were still, like, as challenging as they are in versus mode, I would honestly say that the Grand Prix difficulty would have been fine. Because, no, Mirror Mode in versus mode is a little bit harder. So, say for versus mode, we have this difficulty. If in Grand Prix, the 150cc difficulty was as how hard it was in versus race Mirror Mode, that would have been a perfect difficulty balance. Honestly. Yes, we got Happy Little Toad. Alright, so in this cup, right, the rival for this cup is Daisy, right? Specifically in her Oasis suit, I think, on one of the bikes. That should be popping up on the screen right now. Yeah, she's a B word. I actually have a funny clip. I have a lot of clips from this game that I have to post on YouTube still. I'll probably have to, like, take a good time, like, just to get all of them. Because I need to record them. Because I don't have the capture card yet. Not the capture card. I obviously have a capture card. I wouldn't be able to make this video like this right now. But no, I don't have the memory card yet for the Switch 2, so I can't just copy the clip. Bro, baby LooeyG, piss off! I'm ranting. But yeah, so I can't like. But yeah, so I can back up the photos to my memory card to then get them onto my PC, because I actually have I have two SD card readers. I have this one that looks like a flash drive, and this one that a Raxty Flipnote uses. Probably my favorite one. Only my dumbass computer, because of all the ports on the front being at an angle, and the SD card reader not being made to go at that angle, the port on it is bent now. So I might have to get a new one. I don't have to get a new one, but for looks, I want to. But anyway, we're coming up on Shy Guy Bazaar, which is actually the corresponding track to the rival character of Daisy. Now, you might be thinking, how? It's a Shy Guy. Look up there. You see that palace? That's Daisy's palace. Shy Guy Bazaar is technically in Sarasaland. And we're gonna take an epic shortcut. Yeah, I'm not putting up like the clip like I did for BK Spaceport just because we're already here. So if it didn't pop up, you know why. But that reminds me, there actually is a secret track in the Flower Cup that that no one really talks about. Daisy's Palace. If you come to Shy Guy Bazaar from Wario Stadium or Airship Fortress, you drive through the bazaar, but then you go in Daisy's castle, and it's awesome. You can't do that though in Grand Prix, and you can't just select the track by itself in Versus Race. You have to do the stupid route. But then again, those are fine. Not all the intermissions are bad, but in this case though, it is stupid how some tracks are locked behind the intermissions. Which, this game is full of missed opportunity. I'm sorry. But anyway, we're gonna go now. We're going to Wario Stadium. Glad to know that Yaya is playing Nintendo Switch Sports. Love to see it. Yeah, so we have, Yo. Bro. What is this blatantly cheating AI? Trying to catch a draft off of me the moment the race begins. Get out of here, bro. Oh, great. And now Mario has a red showing first. Yeah, use it, bro. He's gonna use it. Yep. The CPUs play so aggressive at some points that it's actually baffling on how stupid some of their decisions are. Like, you can easily just outsmart them by just knowing how retarded they are. And I know it's 2025. I'm not a chump. Doing a sick epic shortcut. Oh yeah. We're gonna catch a little drift out there. Oh yeah, I didn't grab dash food. Usually I grab like the dash food in between these two races. Like the last one and this one. Okay, well the last well the one that was at the start of the Shy Guy Bazaar race was the Explorer Toad. I'm probably just gonna pull that up on the screen so that you can at least see it. But then, okay, that was gonna be the Pro Racer Toad, so I guess I'll have to combine those two now, because I don't get either. So that's nice. But yeah, that one's the Pro Racer Toad. He's awesome. If you eat fast food that makes you fat, you become a Pro Racer. Just so you know. That's a good message to the youth. Bro, these godlike red shells. Okay, another thing with these dumbass computers. Do they just all have the ability to pop a super horn whenever they want? Because you trail the super horn. I'll be behind them. They're not trailing it. They magically use it. That has to be cheating. They have to just have the ability. Okay, yeah, LooeyG, you're a dumbass. But that has to be the CPU just cheating. Okay, I didn't get the rail, whatever. I'm not going wide for the double item box. I probably should have. I don't have any protection. It's okay. Sick wall ride, boys. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks for wall riding, because it's one of the only tracks where wall riding actually works. Like, sometimes in other tracks, the game will just not let me go on the wall for no reason. I really wish we could do 2 laps of the course, though. That'd make Grand Prix so much more fun. And we got 45 points now. We gotta get first to get the perfect 60. So we're going to Airship Fortress. Which for some reason, even though it's the next track in the cup, is the last option. Which confuses me. I feel like the organization of like the track layouts is kind of weird. They should have made the second option below just the regular 3-lap track be the next track in that original track's cup, and then after that organize all the other potential tracks that it can go to in alphabetical order. Because it is very weird in this game. Like, I should not have to strategize. Like, that's what I'm afraid of sometimes when I do this, is I'm gonna select the wrong track by accident. We got chomp balls. I'm pulling out the feather. Yeah, so as you can see, long-ass intermission. And this area is kind of like Bowser's Fortress in a way. Alright, I'm not grabbing that. Oh, more chomp balls. I still need to grind for Swoop. I do not have Swoop yet, and he's like the only other enemy that I actually want. I still have to get Rocky Wrench. This game is miserable when it comes to unlocking these characters, bro. I should not ever... A sentence that should have... Okay, great game. So, basically, you have the feather out, you can hop over the red shell. The red shells take forever to get to you, so you're taught to stall out and then look behind you before you use it. And then it travels at lightning speed after I already learned that lesson. Also, what the hell are these frame drops on my capture card, bro? I think I actually might be forced to get an Elgato capture card. Because I have some other capture card, I forgot the name of it. It is so buns, bro. Like, it records somewhat good gameplay, but it never renders at anything above 480p. And then even though I then re-render my videos after I edit them to 1080p, it still looks dog shit. I'm sorry for cursing, but it looks absolute poopy water on, when I actually look at the recording. So I'm sorry, but, you know, like, it's been a tough ride. Thanks, game, for your great idea. Are we seriously about to lose to Happy Mario? If I lose to Happy Mario, I might just quit the game. Nuh-uh, suckers. We did not get hit by a single blue shell. And if we did, I don't remember. I don't think we did, though. Alright, so as we can see, the rival for this cup, Daisy, got her ass kicked. She's in 6th. But anyway, that is the Flower Cup 3-starred 150cc versus mode. We got the perfect 60. And let's go to the results screen. Alrighty. So, okay. That's the Flower Cup. That's actually kind of a quick video. That's gonna do it for today. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna get the Star Cup video out. I also want to, like, do some videos on, like, strats for some tracks, too. So, like, yeah, so it's going to be a variety of content from here on out. But I'm going to focus, though, on the Mario Kart World Series. Right now, I'm working on 3-starring, I want a 3-star every, cup in, Mirror Mode, Grand Prix, because it seems easy. And I also want to get the gold trophy in every knockout tour, which I'm working on right now. After that, I'm going to do the Mirror Mode Grand Prix Cups. And then after that, it's just one big free roam grind. Oh, and an online grind too, but mainly a free roam grind. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, doubloons. Mouse, work. Bye.